Thanks. I wanted to just ask about Turkey. There's been kind of mixed signals about Turkey with the S-400 and the F-35. Secretary Esper, if Turkey was to say, hey, we're getting rid of the S-400, or we're even just going to put it in a warehouse, we're not setting it up, does that qualify them to return with the F-35 program? Is that something the Pentagon would consider?
No, not in my book.
Okay.
I mean, I've been very clear in both my public comments and privately with my Turkish counterpart. It's either the F-35 or the S-400. It's not both. It's not park one in the garage and roll the other one out. It's one or the other. So we are where we are, and it's regrettable. As I've said, Turkey's been a long-standing, a great partner and ally, and I would hope that they would move back in our direction and really live up to what NATO agreed to many years ago, and that was to begin divesting of Soviet-era Russian equipment, and they seem to be moving in a different direction.
So if they were to say, hey, we want to get rid of the S-400, we made a mistake, we're walking this back, would you be open to them rejoining the F-35 program?
They would have to, again, get rid of the S-400 program and completely out of the country and out of whatever, and then we could consider that.
And then, for the general, you've been one of the maybe most outspoken people who've traveled to Turkey. You've been there many times, you met the leadership. In your estimation, what is the relationship between the U.S. government and the Turkish government right now?
Sure. Here's what I'll tell you. This is what I tell my counterpart almost every time we meet. I said, look, when I look at Turkey and the United States, it's very clear to me that we have many more areas of convergence than divergence. And many of these areas of divergence are kind of near-term issues, they're difficult issues, no question about it, but they're issues that we can work through. And so we try to focus on the horizon and say, look, we are allies today. Turkey is an important part of the NATO alliance. Our bilateral relationship is very important. And so what we do when we meet is we try to find ways to enhance the relationship and focus on the future, which, in my view, if you look at Turkish national interests and you look at U.S. national interests, they're much more closely aligned with any other interlocutor that Turkey may be dealing with right now.